company who packages, shipping, and the whole journey is recorded so that it is transparent to the consumer. They can trace, and if there any issue, it can be traced. You can read more about this use case in this link. I have given the link. So when the slides will be shared, you can read more about this. So from the consumer side, it is very interesting that if you buy a pack of coffee from Cambio, let's say you went to the supermarket and you got a pack of Cambio coffee. What you just need to do is just scan the label with your smartphone. And as a consumer, you will see the journey of the coffee, whole journey of the coffee. And maybe it will show some information, some detailed information, how it came to your breakfast table, from harvest in Peru to shipment to roasting in Shanghai and then to delivery to your home. So everything kind of could be recorded. Although this coffee is coming, let's say, from Peru and then roasting in harvest in Peru and roasting in Shanghai, but although it is happening in different countries, but you can see everything from your smartphone, how it came to you. And each stop of the journey is recorded on the blockchain so that data cannot be tampered with. So that is also very classic example of example use case of blockchain. And then this use case is also quite interesting, and this is the use case from Africa, Rwanda, and the case is about tantalum. So this tantalum is a mineral that is used that you can find in your smartphone and computer. It is used to make the capacitors found in the devices like smartphones and laptops. An African country of Rwanda is one of the world's biggest supplier of it. And it is very rare mineral. And as you know, in Africa, the working condition may not be very good. So there could be, for instance, child labor, slave labor, and things like that. So they wanted to make sure that every bag of tantalum from Rwanda was mined, transported, and processed under OECD approved conditions without any child labor or slave labor. Okay. So then the approach is quite difficult, that you need to engage stakeholders across the supply chain. As I was telling yesterday, that whatever you develop, if this blockchain is not for one single company, so it is for a network. So if it is for a network, then the network participants, the ecosystem participants need to be engaged. And here also similar case, and this case is so sensitive. So this engagement of stakeholders is really needed. Engagement of stakeholders across the supply chain. Yeah, and then of course, if you can engage, and then the blockchain-based system is developed, and the data is properly recorded, then it is possible to increase the trust in the system. But as you can imagine, this case is not so easy because maybe these stakeholders in the supply chain, they might not want to engage, or they are actually doing things against these OECD approved conditions. So why would they agree to such thing? Or let's say that maybe they agreed, but still maybe they are putting wrong information, fake information on the blockchain, because if it is not fully automated, how could you ensure that it wasn't a child or a slave labor? So you need some other things, maybe camera, maybe some other intelligence system, not just blockchain, to make sure that there is no child or slave labor. Yeah, so this problem is quite difficult to solve with the help of blockchain, but they tried some proof of concept, and then they showed, hypothetically they showed that they can trace the origin of tantalum, ensuring it is mined, transported, and processed according to the approved regulations. And more about this case you can find in this website and this link. So that was the use case about tantalum. But before we continue, let me quickly show you the Hyperledger website and what kind of things it has. Just like Ethereum, I will just quickly show you that. Just give me a moment. Hyperledger. Yeah. So I see that they have changed the layout of the website recently. Yeah. So this is the Hyperledger Foundation website. And here you find, all the resources that you need. Deploy, um, and Hyperledger is also about, as I was mentioning yesterday, that it's also about education. So they have these training partners, and then different case studies they have. So yeah, this is in Chinese. Yeah, this is a case study which is developed in Hyperledger Besu. City transforms transaction banking services with Besu. This is a Citibank case study. Material traceability, leader, yeah, material. So this is also about supply chain, and the Hyperledger Fabric is used. So this basically, the type of use cases that I was showing. So it's about this digital battery passport. So if you just click there, you will find what kind of the summary of it, what kind of business goal it had, and then what kind of approach they followed, and then results they found. And similarly, you will find many such case studies in different contexts. I think there were a few in Indian context as well, if I remember correctly. But where it is, I do not know. But if you go to this website, you will find. I think I have seen it at some point. It is in Latin America, this one. LAC chain. Yeah, but anyway, so these are different case studies, and they developed some proof of concept and tested it. And then there is training certifications and other things there. And then here you will find different technologies, ledger technologies. As I mentioned yesterday, that there are different ledgers or blockchain ledger in Hyperledger, and it depends which one you will use, uh, and it depends on your use case. And these are the options you have: this Besu and then Hyperledger Fabric. So Hyperledger Fabric is mostly used in supply chain type of applications. And then Hyperledger Indy and Iroha and so on. And if you read more, so if you read more, you will find, how to set up and how to do things. You will find, and what kind of projects has been done, integration and implementation. So you will find all the information that you need to have. You just need to you just need to spend time and look at them. Uh, then what else? Yeah, interoperability related stuffs, interoperability projects. Yeah. But anyway, so here you will find all the required information that you need if you want to use Hyperledger for your application development. Okay. Uh, then I go back to my previous slide, and then where is it? Oops. Just a moment, please. Yeah. So now let's do this new task. And yesterday we had this task. The number one task we did is storing a number on the blockchain. We set a number, we get the number, and then we also later we extended it to remove the number, right? So let's take the very first, one, very basic one, that where we set the number and then we get the number. So we had two functions. So storing a number on the blockchain. That is we have already done. However, on top of that, I want you that you extend that that smart contract so that you can receive, you can pay money, you can receive and manage Ether transactions. So what I want you to do, that you not only just set the number, but when you set the number, or you set number means when you store the number, you pay something. So that is how you extend. So you set the number, but at the same time you pay something. Okay. So the idea is that a smart contract will be like Ethereum's. It combines smart contract logic with Ethereum payment system, allowing users to interact with it both functionally, means storing a number, and financially, sending Ether or withdrawing funds. So it is kind of a combination. Uh, between, the wallet thing, and then, between the wallet, what is that? Wallet smart contract, and then storing the number smart contract. Okay? So think about it, and as said, just give a try. If you solve the problem, it's okay. And maybe you might be able to solve the problem a little differently. It's also okay. But try it for some time, and once it is done, let me know done. And then after some time, I will send my code. And of course, you can send your code, and then we can see, if something was different. Okay? So I do not know how much time it will take, but I will be back in 10 minutes, and then I will ask what is going on. Okay? Okay, how is it going? Anyone managed to solve it yet?
No, sir.
Okay, try. Yeah, maybe my instruction is not very clear. I think this is why also it might be taking time. Maybe my instruction was not clear, but I will show you. I will show you. Then it will be clear. Uh, what is the time now? Maybe 1 or 2 more minutes, and then I show you. Okay, no problem. If you didn't manage to solve it, as said, it might be that I didn't really explain it properly. It might be that because this is quite simple. Uh, Let me show
Matrix
you.
again.
I'm sorry.
Matrix.
I'm sorry. Can you tell me again?
Yes, sir.
You managed to do it?
No, sir. Trying.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I show you what I have in the slide. Uh, so so this is the contract, but so this is the solution. So okay, so this is the contract. I will copy paste to you later and then send it to you. Um, but as you can see, it has the key functionalities. For instance, this set number functionality, and this function allows users to store a number. But then this message value needs to be greater than 0. So it is a required thing. So it ensures that some ether is also sent. If no ether is sent, the transaction is reverted with an error message saying that you must send some ether. So it is just one additional line of code where you will check that uh, there is whether ether has been sent. So it's required. And then the get number is basically same as previously. Just return the store number. Allows anyone to read the last stored number. Okay. And then withdraw. So only the contract owner can withdraw all ether from the account. And then if someone else other than the owner tries to withdraw it, and it will show that only the owner can withdraw. Yeah. And then function get balance, again, it's basically same like you had your previous example, when we are reading the balance. So it allows anyone to check how much ether the contract holds. Yeah, now I'm going to send you the code and you can try. Yeah, I will send you the code in chat. So I copy it and then I will send it. So the idea Okay, you can try because my code has the very minimum thing. So when you are trying to set a number, it says that you must send also an ether, some ether. You can make it a little more complex, adding more functions, more checks and so on. So I give you around 5 more minutes, and then I have given you the code. You can you can try the code.
वही ब्रांड का वही क्वालिटी का सामान अगर दोनों के यहाँ फर्क आए।
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yes,
So,
yes.
actually, I am trying to create assignment and attendance form for today's session.
Yeah.
Can you please copy paste these objectives that one objective was given earlier, and this is the second objective in the chat box, so that I can put them in the Google form and share it with the participants, so that we can have the collective assignments and as well as attendance for today's session.
Okay. Did you send me anything? I have.
Uh, uh, can you please paste the task in the chat box?
Oh, task. Oh, task. Okay, okay.
Task 1 and task 2, both the task in
Yeah.
the chat box.
Okay, okay. I can do that. Yes.
जब मैंने यहाँ पे लिखा 10 और सेट नंबर किया तो मेरे में 10 इधर आ गए यहाँ पे। Sir, can you please run this code in your IDE?
Yes, let me see. Let me try. I think I did it several years ago. Let me see.
Sir, I am not able to withdraw the ethers.
Okay. Let me
Yes, sir,
try.
same here.
Oh, same here. Okay. Let me try. Let me try. Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I have shared the attendance sheet, come assignment sheet for today's session, that is for day 3. So we will be marking the attendance of the students who will be submitting these assignments. So once you are done with the tasks that Nazmul sir has given you, so you have to submit it here.
Yeah. Okay, I can read the owner, then set number, because now there is no balance. Okay. Yeah. Um, let me do it. If I deploy with, yeah. Um, what is the problem? Compile, and then I will deploy. Deploy. Oh, it is not deploying even now. Just a moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it has some problem. I can see, but I do not know if I am able to solve it now. Give me a few minutes. If I am able to do it, yeah, I will do. Otherwise, I will send you the updated code after the lecture.
Okay, sir.
Okay, first one. Yeah. Okay, Okay, I think I will check it later after the lecture, and then I will send you the updated code. All right. Yeah. Yeah, message sender owner, message value, message dot value. Yeah, I'll check it later, no problem. Yeah. So let me now continue with today's other things. Where is it? Yeah. Just briefly, I will. Yeah. Although we didn't manage to, do the smart contract successfully, but this kind of smart contract has different use cases that you can think of. At least three I could think of when I was trying to design it. But of course, it needs much more extension to act like these three options. So it could be, for instance, it could be used, this basic code, if you can extend it, it could be used, for instance, for simple one-chain data storage with payment. So for instance, when we store something in some cloud, so we pay some monthly fee or pay as you go, or somehow there is a payment mechanism if you use some cloud resources. So that kind of thing, that you are storing something, and then at the same time you need to pay. So the idea is kind of, the basic idea is same. So simple one-chain data storage with payment. Um, and then the next one, it can act like a simple payment system. It can be, for instance, expanded into a paid access system where users must pay Ether to interact with specific functions. A use case example, a decentralized betting contract where users pay to submit numbers and only certain numbers win rewards. So that for that kind of system, it can also work. And then the next one, it enables a smart contract based treasury. So it can work like a mini vault. So this type of use cases you can think of. Of course, there could be many other. I just quickly noted down that, okay, if we can extend this smart contract with more functionalities, then maybe they could solve this type of, or they can be used in this kind of use cases. Okay. Then we basically discovered these different use cases of, and then we have this another important topic of today is decentralized autonomous organization. But I am thinking, before that, should we take a break? Because I think in the agenda it was written that there will be a 30 minutes break. So should we have that break now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So let's then take 30 minutes break. What is the time there in India? It's 8:30 here.
At 12 p.m.
So okay. So then 12:30 we will start. Okay? See you in 30 minutes.